Hey, welcome to playtesting time. This is exciting. We're getting pretty close to shipping our game. We're not really shipping it anywhere with this one, but still, it's a fantastic run through. In this video, we're going to talk about how having someone else play test your game is vital. It's got to be a third party. Silently take notes if you can, or even record the screen if possible. Immediately go away and fix obvious bugs, things that really should work that don't. But for improvements, do consider a second or third option, because one person's suggestion of an improvement may be the next person's worst nightmare. Repeat until the bug stroke issue rate plateaus. That is, keep trying on different people until the bug or issue rate plateaus. Now, realistically, with this simple game, you really only need to test it on one or two other people. But let's dive in and see how that's going to work. So I want you to playtest the game. Find somebody else, Skype them if needed, do whatever it takes to find another person to play your game. You really need the perspective of a third party here, if at all possible. Worst case, zip up your project, your source code, and share it in the discussions and ask other students to playtest for you.
Sam here with a quick edit and reminder. Don't include an executable in your zip. Make sure it's only source code so that people have to build it. This way, we aren't going to be distributing viruses by accident among the community.
And if you see another student asking for a playtest, please help them out by doing it. Share the bugs and improvements you find in the playtest in the discussions. Make it clear which version you're commenting on. Is it your game? Is it somebody else's game? Or is it my game? And if you want to playtest my game, it would really help me. Download it from there, GitHub, etc. Now you can get hold of all of the lecture states from there, by the way, by going to commits. But if you just click that link, that will take you directly to the download for the project in its latest state. So go ahead, pause the video and do some playtesting. Have fun. Okay, welcome back. So this is what I found from my playtesting actions, thanks to Lizzie, my wife. We need to remove the new line before the bull cow count so that things are grouped together a little bit better. Let me show you that. So when we type a word in, she's trying to guess what the word is. Say it's mart or something like that. It says, please enter a 6-letter word. So we say I don't know, planes or something. Now, and then we put another word in, planed. I'm being very unimaginative. Look, you see, becomes quite quickly not that obvious which result the bull cow count relates to. So I want to remove this space between the bull cow count and your guess. So at a glance, you can see what's related to what. So that's what that feedback means. What else have we got? Tell the user how many guesses they have. So we don't know how many guesses we've got left there. So we need to do that. Our feedback was it's all a bit left brain, whatever that means. We need some ASCII art or something like that in there. That's a good idea. And there's a spelling error. Better luck next time at the bottom. So let's dive in and get all those changes made. So firstly, this new line before the bull cow count. Where is that? Well, I think it's in here. In get valid guess, we put a new line in just before the end of the while loop. I'm going to get rid of that new line so it's not there every time. And then I'm going to put a new line in after each specific error message like this, a double new line, because that's really what's happening. We're doing new line twice. It's a bit more semantic or meaningful. Let's check this works. So hold on, I should be in Control F5, not debug mode. Planets, please enter a 6-letter word. Planes, bulls, cows, 5. Okay, that's all good. Let's try another word. Plane, please enter a word without repeating letters. Good. So I think we've got the bull cow count sitting next to the word very nicely. That's good. All right, what was the next thing on the list? Tell the user how many guesses they have left. Yes, so let's search for the word try. Do a Control F, try, and see if we can find where it says try. There you go. So here we are inside get valid guess again. And we tell the user the current try. But what we want to do is we want to say try and then current try and then something like this. Of and then BC game get max tries, and it's a method. And then I'm going to use another line. Enter your guess. Does that work? Try space something of something full stop, enter your guess. I think that should work. Let's try it. Try 1 of 3. Boom. We're still on 1 of 3. Good. Planes. Try 2 of 3. Planes. Planet. Okay, cool. Obviously, I'm not playing this game properly for speed in these videos. Great. So the third thing was, it's all a bit left of brain. We need some ASCII art. And there's a spelling error. Let me fix the spelling error first. That's easy. Better luck next time at the bottom. So that's done. I don't even need to check that. Now, some ASCII art here in the welcome. Well, rather than going through and doing the ASCII art, I'm going to cut and paste the ASCII art in. And then I'm just going to talk you through a few gotchas with doing ASCII art. So I'm going to go get the ASCII art from a previous commit that I made over here in my version control system. And I played around with this for some time. And that is all the text I came up with. So let me come back to the project. And I think I need to replace all of that if I've done it right. Oh, I think I over-replaced 1 line or 2 lines. Here we go. Boom. Okay, fantastic. So what we're doing now is we're entering this as the ASCII art. Now, the things to think about with the ASCII art, I'm using new lines at the start some of the time to space things out. You need to double, where you want a backslash in your string, you need 2 backslashes so that one escapes the other. You see where there are 2 backslashes here? There'll only be 1 in my final result. Let's have a look. Here you go. Welcome to Bulls and Cows, a fun word game. Well, clearly there are 2 of those, so I need to just remove that one. I pasted too much in. Let's try again. Okay, welcome to Bulls and Cows, a fun word game. And look, here we go, our bull with all sorts of bull-like features. We want to not look too carefully, and some horns. And then a cow with less bull-like features, mainly the horns. Can you guess the 6-letter word? And then we can just go, I don't know, planes. Let's just fail the game 3 times, play again, and then it comes back. So it's a really clear division between the games. And look, it's got a little bit of spirit now, the game, right? A little bit of art to it. So that's cool. In fact, that's it. That is all of the suggestions. So I really want you to do your own ASCII art now like this. I want to see your ASCII art. Remember, if you want to use a backslash, you've got to use 2 backslashes to get 1. Use spaces. Don't use tabs in here because tabs will not necessarily space out the same in the console. That's really probably all I've got to tell you about it. So go ahead, do that. Please take a screenshot of your ASCII art and share it. We want to see this graphically. If you don't know how to take a screenshot, by the way, then a very simple, cheap program is Jing, TechSmith's Jing. And if you want to trade up from Jing, you go as far as Snagit, which is what I use all the time. So congratulations on getting this far. We're pretty much done. I'd love to hear your playtesting feedback in the discussions, as I said, and we'll see you for the final polishing and packaging video.